Greetings, I am Richard Panier, a second-year accounting finance student from West Palm Beach, Florida. And here we are again with Behind the Suit, and today we have
Markyshia Pass. I am a second-year public relations student with a minor in marketing, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
So how are you doing today?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. You enjoying the Tallahassee weather? You know, it's a lot of rain right now.
It's all right. As long as I have my umbrella, I'm good.
Okay, that's what's up. You're looking nice today.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, thank you. I try. Do a little something every now and then. So tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm from Tampa, Florida, like I said before. In my spare time, I like to bake, write, and listen to music.
Okay, and your major is?
Public relations with a minor in marketing.
Marketing. Well, of course, the marketing is the interesting aspect of it. Not to say anything, but why'd you choose marketing, to SBI?
Well, I figured that I wanted to do something that will have a huge impact on my business. And marketing, getting your name out there and everything, that's why I chose marketing. Okay,
and are you happy with the results so far with marketing?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay,
yes.
So there was a lot of excitement.
I am. As far as logos and websites and Twitter, all the social networks, yes.
Okay, and you said one of your biggest interests was baking, right?
Yes.
Okay, and where'd you take your baking interest so far?
Grandmother. She has a huge impact on the reason why I bake in my recipes and everything.
Okay, so she taught you how to...
Taught me how to bake and everything. Well, she actually passed it down to my mom. I watched my mom, and then that's how it came about.
Okay, so do you bake for the community or anything like that?
I have baked for community events back at home. A few games, kickball games and things. I also baked for a bridal expo. It was over 3,000 brides. It was back in August. I had to go back home. And I thought my mom was about to help me, but she ended up not helping me.
Wow.
And so it was just me and my friend Brianna, and we just made about 6 flavored mini cupcakes, but it ended up being well over 3,000. Okay. And it was crazy.
So, of course, you said you started your career, started a business, baking. Was this business before or after that, that bridal event?
I already started my business before I did it. Okay. We were kind of invited by T. Pippin, and that's where I bake back home. It's a kitchen. He has a huge kitchen, hospitality house by Anheuser-Busch, and I'll bake there, and then I sell.
All right, and sweet things, cupcakes, and desserts. Where'd you get the name? What inspired the name?
It was Winston Sterling. That's the dude who does all of my logos and as far as my website and everything. He came up with the name. It was originally Sweet Tooth, but once he went ahead and put it in the computer and was getting ready to put the logo together, he figured out that it was already someone, I think back in North Carolina, that had Sweet Tooth. And there was more of a Sweet Tooth fairy, and the lady who owns the business, she also sells cupcakes. So for the Google search, it'll be better if it had a different name. And he came up with Sweet Things, and that's how it started.
Okay, all right. And I see you have a little samples here. Could you tell me about the different flavors or...
Right here I have red velvet and strawberry. There's a lot more flavors, such as cookies and cream, death by chocolate. I just decided to bring the 2 top sellers in that strawberry and red velvet. I came up with another one. It's actually cinnamon toast crunch. And yes, it's amazing. And that one sells pretty decent too.
But you didn't bring that one.
No, I didn't. It takes a lot to bake that one. For me to master that flavor, it took a whole lot.
Do you use actual cereal, cinnamon toast crunch cereal? Or no?
Yes, I do.
You do?
On the top, the topping, I use it.
Okay, well, next time we meet, I may have to try some of
that.
Okay,
I got you.
And,
I got you.
Put me down with some cinnamon toast crunch. And you also said death by chocolate?
It's chocolate. It's a lot of chocolate in it. And it has a chocolate Whopper on the top of it, as my strawberry one does as well. It's a strawberry Whopper. So.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about the other things. You say you have cupcakes and desserts. What other desserts do you do?
Cheesecake, pies, whole cakes. About anything that you can dream up, I'll try to master it before I sell it to you and make sure that it's perfect when you get it.
Wow. Okay. Have you had any, rough patches trying to get this started, or any fun?
Red velvet was the hardest for me to master.
Red velvet?
Because if you miss one little piece of anything, it's a disaster. It won't rise, or it won't taste right. Too much of something, it'll ruin the whole recipe.
So you have it mastered now.
I haven't mastered. Oh, yes, I haven't mastered.
Okay, because I brought on a great friend of mine by Brandon Clark, who is coming to taste test for us today. Come on over, Brandon.
Thank you. Welcome. Sorry about that. Welcome.
So how you doing today, Brandon?
I'm doing good. I'm actually honored to be here. You know, we're always willing to help out, you know, a fellow SBI and a fellow student, and also taste test.
Taste test? You ready to taste test?
Yes.
You have a sweet tooth?
You
For
have
sweet
no idea.
things?
Yeah, of course.
Of course?
You know, sweet things are always good sometimes. Yes.
All right. So which one would you like to sample first, the red velvet or the strawberry?
Go ahead with red velvet. It's closer.
You see, it is, but I like to say the best for last. I like red velvet more. I'll go with the strawberry.
Then go with the
go ahead,
okay.
go ahead.
All right, go for the strawberry. And you know, let us know what you think about it.
All right. Well,
right.
it looks so nice. I like that.
Yeah, it is a nice design. Okay.
Yeah,
You do all the design and
Very
everything yourself?
aesthetically
Yes, I do.
pleasing.
Okay. And it's fresh too.
Fresh is always good.
It's fresh, right?
You only take so many store-bought cupcakes.
It looks like you have experience of that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you take your bite. Go ahead.
That's a big bite.
He's a big man.
What do you think?
You got a little icing. Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Pretty.
What was the topping on a Whopper you
It
said?
was a Whopper, yeah. Strawberry Whopper.
I did not know they made non-chocolate Whoppers. That really helped set it up. See, I like was the icing. When you bit into it and you felt the icing hit, it did not have that sort of fake aftertaste that a lot of the store Publix cakes tend to have. So now you give me a headache after about 8 or so cupcakes. That gives,
Eight.
Well, they were not that big. They're not that big. But let's focus on what we got here.
Okay. All right.
It was very soft texture, very fluffy. I like a little sweet, not too sweet, which for me, you have to be real sweet, but it's not too sweet. I like this. I would actually pay money for this cupcake.
Okay.
This is
all right.
good.
That's a pretty good review coming from this guy. He's pretty strict.
Yeah,
now go ahead with the red velvet, your favorite,
Oh yeah.
right?
Which one? The one.
Come on.
Okay, and on the top of the red velvet cake, it's a red hot. So,
Oh.
a red hot.
It's a warning.
So
You should
it's
have
not
not gave him a
spicy,
warning.
but
Oh,
it
man.
kind of sets the
Sets it
taste
up.
off.
I got you.
That's a little different. What inspired the red hot?
I usually put like pecans or anything on top of it, but a lot of people don't like nuts. So
I do. Just
I came up with the red hot.
Okay.
okay. Right, I eat these like 5 at a time, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
A plus plus plus.
I'm not done. Hold on.
You're not done. All right.
This is. You made this?
Yes, I
For
made
real?
it. Mm-hmm.
This is great.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Brandon Clark. We appreciate your time in Taste Buds.
Thank you.
Markyshia Pass, thank you for
Thank
your show and your cupcakes. Also, tell us about your website. Is your website done yet?
My website is not done, actually. It's under construction. He has a skeleton of it, but it will be up very soon. But I have my Twitter up.
Okay, and your Twitter is?
Twitter.com/sweetthings_cc.
Okay.
And on Facebook, Sweet Things Gourmet Cupcakes.
And a phone number?
813-334-0742.
All right, and thank you again for being a guest on the show.
Thank you so much.
And again, I am Richard Anthony Panier, and this is Behind the Suit. Watch us again.